Alright, that black speck right there is what is left of my mailbox. Oh, God. I've always said my crazy life, right? So let me explain. Like, the wife normally parks right here in this spot. My car's right here. And last night she wanted to drive the SS. That beauty right there. So she parked her car right here in the yard. Is it right next to the driveway, like right behind the mailbox, instead of like up against that fence where there's already tire tracks for me going into the backyard. So when she went to work this morning, she just backed straight on up. Oh, and hey, I gotta put the mailbox back up, and guess what? Look, sure enough, it's raining out. You can probably hear it. So I'll wait for her to get home, and I guess we're gonna be running to Lowe's and get a new mailbox because the door's broke. It's right here at Lowe's, so somebody can buy the mailbox that they decided to remodel this morning. Oh man, let's go look at some stuff. Yeah.
Let's go get the thing while we still can.
Ceiling fan for Production Central 2.0, and behind this lovely woman is a new mailbox and post that she will not ever back over again.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How you know?
Okay, well, maybe you will back over it again.
Well, I backed over it and I paid for it, okay?
So of course nothing can be that easy. Postal regulations is 41 to 45 inches from the ground, and we're at 33. So now we're gonna have to do about 7-8 inches to get this thing up. So there you have it. There's the brand new mailbox on their solid, beautiful cedar post, so that should last a lifetime. Anyways, now I gotta go fix the camera piece on my phone. Alright, so project for today is to replace this busted glass over my camera lenses, because now it's starting to have an impact on me taking pictures. I keep getting that dirty lens message. So first thing we're going to do is take this heat gun and try to loosen up some of that adhesive that's holding it. Yeah, this is still a working phone, so you don't want to get it too hot. Phone's warning me it's too hot. So I'm going to hold it upside down and try to limit how much glass falls in there. That wasn't bad at all. So what I'm wearing these because I don't want to get any fingerprints on this glass. Because once you seal it in there, it's done. That's it. There's nothing you can do. There goes the snapped in. Awesome. Now, look at that. And now, once it's in here in a case, which most people have anyhow, you can't even see any of that back glass is being cracked anyhow, so who cares? All I know is that now my camera won't have this friggin' glare on it anymore. Okay, so my last vlog, the lighting was absolutely horrible. Now I didn't use this camera. As you can see, this camera here, even with no light on, does a whole lot better, but I do have daylight coming in. So today we are getting rid of this original single bulb dinky fan that's really not even that nice looking. It's just white and nasty. Going with the more nicer brushed nickel 4-light system. That should give me a whole lot better light. If you notice, like my old house, I had 2 fans like that up there, and I never had a problem with lighting in that room. And that room only had 2 little tiny windows, so we're gonna go ahead and get this thing put up. So I was gonna do a time lapse of this whole thing, but I'm like, man, I do too many time lapses. I'm just gonna do quick updates. So I had to stop and get my impact driver, because this thing, the screws for the new mount go into wood, and the impact driver just hits it like that, and it drives through wood. Where if you screwed with a regular screwdriver, you know, you get that screwdriver jumps out. So the impact makes it a whole lot easier. But a drill, if you guys don't have a drill, seriously, man, if you're doing any kind of projects, it comes in handy, because don't let the word drill confuse you, man. I use this thing as a screwdriver more than anything, and especially when you're talking like each of these 5 blades has 3 screws. That's 15 screws. 5 of those things with 2 screws a piece. That's another 10 screws just to attach the blades then to the motor assembly. So that's a lot of screws. So I guess probably the next process, I'll probably just go ahead and show you the finished project. So right here, the bracket, I wanted to show you this thing here is what covers the bracket, and I wanted to compare it to the old one. Look at the size difference of the two. Look at how big this friggin' goofy thing is compared to that. So wow, this is just how much better this new fan's gonna look. And look at the output in the room now. Fantastic. Look at that. Look at how much brighter everything is in here now. Look at that. And that's one of the reasons I went with this kit, is these are LEDs. So they don't get hot at all. So I can have all this brightness and not heat up the room at the same time. But anyway, yeah, she looks good. Good morning, everyone. So I've had this car about a month now, and this is the first time I've driven it in the rain at all. And unfortunately, it has to be at night. I had a subscriber ask me if the accident had, how'd they put it, messed with my confidence or whatever, and I said no. Honestly, driving at night has become quite terrifying anymore, to be honest. I'm like so scared. I'm having nightmares of accidents, and just even today on the way here, I thought I saw something in the road, and it almost looked like, you know, when headlights are coming up over the hill, you kind of had that haze. So I was like a damn deer standing in the road, and he just ran out in front of me and totally stood on the brakes. Fortunately, the car did a good job of slowing down and staying straight, but I am not liking driving these back roads at night anymore, and I don't know what I'm gonna do, man. My arms are hurting me right now. I've just been wrenched on the steering wheel the whole way here. It's like every time I hit a puddle and the car jerks a little bit or slows down, my friggin' heart's racing. I'm just like heating up. I'll just like start sweating. Guys, I mean, this accident kind of, you know, during the daytime it doesn't bother me at all, but at nighttime it's messing me up. I'm just like so terrified of another accident. I mean, something with the severity of that, or rolling over, you really have to live through it to know. That's something I never ever want to experience again. till YouTube totally takes off. I still gotta work.